Ja, dann schaue ich mal demnächst. Wenn ihr alle da seid, dann macht es doch für mich keinen Sinn mehr, alleine auf TL zu sein. Scheiße.
Oops, sorry. Tut tut, no talking either. We're closed today, but seeing as you got past my girl, I guess you have legitimate business.
Yeah. Hiya. Well, sort of.
Yes?
I'm with the Uminska campaign. Uminska, Leia. Unity?
I'm quite familiar with the Social Democrats, girl. You work with Baruti Marfane, then? He's a nice man, genuine. You can tell he believes in his work. Do you?
What?
Why are you in politics, young lady?
Zoey. Castillo. I'm, in politics because I want to make a difference and I have the time to spare. But the truth is that I don't know why I ended up working for the campaign. It's embarrassing, but part of the reason is that I have time to spare and I wanted to do something valuable with that time. Part of it is because I want to make a difference. That may not be the whole truth, my main motivation, or even the most honest answer, but it is true.
Okay, also unsicher. Ja, leider.
I want to make a difference.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, warum wir
I
da
have the time to spare.
mitmachen.
Very well. Let me rephrase that question. Whittle it down for you. Why Uminska?
Kaiser Wolf, Dieter Gross, the Marxists. There's no one else.
It's not the most passionate or convincing of arguments. If you're here to sell me on the idea of supporting her campaign, you're doing a frankly terrible job of it.
Sorry.
I'm not Baruti. I don't have enough faith in Uminska or the party. And maybe Queenie will feel I lack conviction, and I fail, and we lose the Chinese vote and Baruti's job. Great. Fantastic. Saad seems like someone who appreciates honesty above all else. It's time to bring out the big guns and tell it like it... Oh God, I'm not good at this. Seems like someone who appreciates honesty above all else. Do you want Constantine Wolf to run Europolis?
I want to know what really bothers you, Senorita Castillo. What are you looking for? Be honest with yourself.
Was? Das würde ich niemals tun, Gospo. Niemals.
I miss Dad. I miss me. And I don't miss who I used to be. Whiny, petulant. I'm happy to have changed, but something is still missing. The conspiracy, the coma, the fragmented memories. I want it all to make sense, and I want to stop feeling like I'm not in charge of my future. More than meaning, maybe I'm simply after belonging somewhere.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to be honest with myself, I want to forget not only what I can't remember, but I also want to forget what led me there. All the things, the conspiracy.
Sinn suchen.
I'm looking for meaning in my life.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it?
That was really inappropriate. I don't even know why I...
Not at all. Now I know who I'm speaking with. Shall we discuss politics?
Really? Yeah. All right. So, we, Leia Uminska, the Social Democrats, we're wondering if you would...
Support Uminska and the Social Democrats in the election, I know. I'm thinking about it. You see, Zoe, the most important thing for me is this community and the people who look to me for guidance and support. They trust me, and my judgment. I know that I have to take a political stand, and I know that stand will have implications and repercussions. The Blues have left me alone, never bothered me. Dieter Gross is a safe choice, the status quo. Wolf, I do not trust. I have no wish to see him or his European dawn thugs in power. The consequences of that would be on the scary side of unknown. The Marxists are preoccupied with rhetoric, demonstrations and marches, grand speeches and even grander gestures. I don't think they'll get in my way, but they do get on my nerves. And we have your social democrats. They are the compromise. I usually abhor compromises. In this case, however, the extremes aren't very attractive. And so it comes down to this. Prove to me that your party cares about this community and the people in it, and you'll have my support.
How do I prove that?
The Eye's been increasingly successful at keeping undesirables off the streets. That doesn't mean they're not here still. There's a city beneath the city, populated by those who have fallen through the cracks. People with no home, no identity. Old, young, children. There's a girl, a young girl, Hannah Roth. I was in contact with her, but now she's fallen off my radar. I haven't seen her in days. I'm worried that... Help Hannah. Find her. Tell her Queenie is looking for. If you can, bring her to me. If not, just make sure she's all right. Do this for me, and we will talk politics again.
I'll do my best. But where do I start?
Nella Vilcek. She sells food...
Up top. The food court outside Seshadri Tower. I'm sorry, but yeah, I know Nella. She's a friend of mine. It's incredibly weird.
No coincidence. No story. I guess you were the right person to ask, Castlefrey. Hannah mentioned some odd jobs she'd done for Miss Vilcek. I don't know the details. I'm guessing deliveries.
I'll start with Nella. I'll let you know when I know more. Thank you, Miss...
Queenie will do. I left my old name behind somewhere. I had no use for it anymore.
She looks ready to get back to work, and I should do this. It's weird that she doesn't want to use her real name. She said there are so many lost people out there. So many homeless. Why Hannah?
You mean why this particular girl? And not 1,000 others? The others are... names. Faces. She's a person. She's important to me. That's all you need to know.
Alles klar.
And now you've taken up enough of my time. There is work to do, for both of us.
Alles klar. Nela, zurück zu Nela und dann finde Hannah. Ey, hallo, hallo. Nee, da war es nicht.
What do you want?
Nix.
Hey, do you have a minute?
Nö. Achso, nee, da war's auch nicht. Hä? Ich brauche wieder so ein Straßenschild.
Home again. Anytime.
Da hinten ist er. So hört die auf einmal auf zu rennen.
Get your map here!
Jo.
Crow boy here. I'm one rootin' tootin' six-barrel shootin' crow cowboy.
Nela Bites.
Nella, I'm going to Seshadri Tower.
The tallest tower in all of Crow Pass. That'd be right here, sweetheart. I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crow Boy's got your back.
Da oben irgendwo. Okay, wie komme ich denn da hoch?
I don't know.
Kaprowa.
Dream machine by Monty opens up a world of entertainment. Talk to me now.
The Eye watches, but who?
Hier geht's hoch. Hallo. Okay, da lang wahrscheinlich. Mal gucken. Ey, aua.
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Gross and Rebus are not.
Da ist der Imbiss.
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
It's you!
What? Who? Me?
The superhero from my dream! You're her!
Sorry? I really don't... I'm not her, whoever she is.
Yes, you were in my dream. You told me it'd be alright, and it was. You helped me wake up.
You're mistaken. I don't even own a dream machine. I couldn't possibly have been in your dreams.
It was you. You were there. I
Ja,
don't use it much
sie
anymore.
erinnert sich nicht
The
mehr.
dream machine. Most of the time, I say no, just like you told me to. I read instead. I'm reading a lot. The book I'm reading right now is about this girl who's dreaming, but doesn't know she's dreaming. I'm worried about Mum. She's always in dream time. She prefers that to being awake. She doesn't eat much, or go outside, ever. Thank you for helping me. Zoey, right? Thank you, Zoey.
How do you... I didn't... What?
Sie erinnert sich
What the
nicht.
hell was that all about? I don't know her. Do I?
Tust du.
She looks so familiar, but
Du hast sie.
I haven't seen her before. I'm certain of it. Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. Nayla doesn't typically leave her cart during peak business hours. She usually restocks first thing. Food crates. It's how Nayla gets her daily deliveries.
Mhm.
Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. Nayla doesn't typically leave her cart during peak business hours. She usually restocks first thing.
Habe ich sonst nichts hier? Erstmal beklauen. Beste Freundin. Was ist das?
It's a receipt belonging to Nella.
Vielleicht steht da.
Oh, hey, there's an address on the back. The Collective on Caprova.
Okay.
I'm a rootin' toot partner. Where are you off to today?
Caprova.
I heard Where on the map is Caprova?
Why, that's a pretty scary neighborhood, doll. Keep your eyes peeled and your hands on your six-shooters. Draw! Anytime you need a rootin' tootin' six-barrel shooting crow cowboy to give you directions to anywhere in ProPass, you just call on the Crow Boy.
Ja, alles klar, Crowboy.
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Gross and Rebus are not.
Ja.
Caprova Gerwege. Moment, ist es der Market da hinten? Bist du das? White Swallow. Was?
The Marxists are so in your face with everything they do. They can't possibly believe that Rebus will win, but they're doing their best to disrupt the status quo.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Do you really have to call him that?
Du bist es auch nicht, ne?
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home.
So, what did he do?
He turned back and headed home.
Well, that's it. That's your story.
Hey, look, a day without excitement is a good day in my book.
Ut. Caprova. Ah, Biofood. Was ist das?
It's the middle of the day. I haven't reached the tipping point quite yet.
Oh Mensch, ich wollte in der Bar. Seltsame Ereignisse?
Something's going on. Nella looks upset.
Look, Adse, I said I'd do my part.
That is exactly what you said.
But I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm all about shifting the balance of power, huh? About getting the Bonza to think twice, not about fucking shit up just for the sake of fucking shit up. That's not what I signed up for. I want to pick up my supplies and get back to feeding the barrio. If I can convert some sozzies and patternheads while I'm at it, great. If not, I move on.
That don't sound like someone's committed to the cause.
Oh, fuck off. I'm delivering as promised, no? I'm getting a friend to source me the nanotech. She has special access, a couple of days, week at most. But with the eye poking into my affairs, committing random acts of personal violation, drones and checkpoints everywhere. Time to tread a little more cautiously, lest we find ourselves bereft of food cart, food, and freedom. Anything else you need me for, Bruder, I'm all game.
I remember you saying you'd walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
I need to draw my line somewhere, and this is where I draw it.
Whatever, as long as you deliver.
Colo, seriously, when do I not?
Okay.
Puta Dupek, what are you doing here?
I was just... You weren't at the cart, so I went looking.
You went looking? Are you spying on me, Zike?
Jesus, Enspan, Nella, no, I wanted to ask you about Hannah Roth.
Hannah? Hannah? What the hell for?
I need to find her.
That doesn't answer my question, and you won't find her. She's... Shayza, just stop. Stop looking, stop asking, and stop following me. This is not something you want to get involved in. Just let it go, and go. Get out of here. You're not going to find Hannah, and you're not going to ask me about her again. Go, get the fuck out of here!
Oh.
Hannah Roth will have to wait, no matter how worried Queenie may be. Nella's in a foul mood, and I'm not about to go poking her with a sharp stick.
Toll. Kann ich hier noch irgendwas rausfinden?
Closed. And no buzzer. I'm guessing you need an appointment?
Okay. Lass mich mal hier. Was ist das denn? Haus der...
Madame Nix. She's famous. I've heard of her.
Kann man da rein?
A building filled with dream machines? Yeah, no.
Okay.
The eye watches, but who watches the eye?
I hate adbots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not really into the whole Revere Coochie.
Ich wünschte, sie könnte schneller laufen.
Safe, dependable, stalwart.
Singer-songwriter, a singing rate song.
Life is dreary and meaningless, but your dreams don't have to be.
So. Wir sind gleich da.
Mr. London ain't too happy with how you're messing about in his barrios, Zoey.
Easy, cousin.
I ain't your cousin, mate. I ain't your mate, neither. Mr. London says you ain't never asked for his blessings, Colo. Mr. London, he ain't too happy about that, him. Mr. London says it's disrespectful.
Tell Mr. London that I'm not messing with anything. I'm just running a political campaign. Maybe if we could have a civil discussion about this, instead of...
Boy, Essie, you talk to me, not to Mr. London. No one talks to Mr. London. And there's no discussion to be had. We have no use for your commie comrades in Propast. In this barrio, we vote wolf.
Oh, I see what's going on. This isn't about theft or respect, is it?
Hey, let him go. Wait, what was that me?
Otherwise, don't get involved, Suka. You just get your fresh messed up. Wouldn't look too good with a broken pip, huh?
I didn't understand any of that, but if you don't let him go, I'm calling the police.
A palla? Shice 'em in there. You think the police are going to interfere? Do you know who this is? This is Mr. London. And he owns the Buller in Propast. Now fuck off before I get total anger pissed and decide to...
一個旅行嘅商人，沿途為佢嘅商品叫賣。佢賣武器同埋盔甲。有一日，佢嚟到一個村入邊，裏面住咗一位偉大嘅軍人。我嘅盾牌，商人話非常堅固，無論乜嘢武器都黐唔入，佢可以保護你不受任何傷害。我嘅長矛，商人話鋒利無比，無論乜嘢一刺就穿，將你嘅敵人即刻打到喺地上。咁點可以啊？偉大嘅軍人問道。你有一個乜嘢都無法刺穿嘅盾牌，同埋一個乜嘢都能刺穿嘅長矛，佢哋點樣可以同時存在
I don't speak Cantonese.
商人攞起佢嘅盾牌同埋長矛，可唔可以同時存在並不重要。你個老閪，佢衝過去，用長矛將軍人刺死啦，因為佢哋喺我手上。我話事。
Just let him go. Please. He's harmless.
And let that be a lesson to you, Kutas. This is Mr. London's barrio. And the sooner you get that through your cocoa, the less mal you'll need to deal with.
Haben wir ihn gerettet? Sieht man die noch weggehen? Nee. Sind weg.